I sent it to Shwetha Brains email. Oh,
Wow.
I
Namaste.
see.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, Pranam one and all. How is it going? Welcome to the poetry reading with fertile brains. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wish you had a great, week last week, and we celebrated. We got festivities around. We got coming up Ganesh Chaturthi. So many of things, so many of festivals, so many happy things, and others. So we have witnessed turbulence around the world, so much of chaos. But what's there in that, in the midst is the poetry is happening. If you could just understand, you know. So thanks for being with Qatar, and thanks for giving your time and coming and to share your pieces. It talks about humanity, peace, love, brotherhood, whatnot, and unity. Please let us get started with Richard Swisak.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for your invitation to join in and share a poem. I have two little pieces for you, little tiny things that I hope carry some small weight. This first one, Nibbana, it's called, in Pali, means letting go. Nibbana, unbinding, let go. The practice of Nibbana is letting go. These things we hold, these things we know that bind us here, we've been taught, we know. We always must needs to be free, let go. The fire clings to its fuel, it is the normal thing, it is the rule. But by letting go, does freedom come to Nibbana, home, until we're done. And this way indeed does Nibbana come, by letting go. The deed is done. No longer captured by the fuel, by letting go, no longer rules. And Nibbana in Pali, it is said, let go. Let go. Thank you. It's been an honor to read with you.
Nirvana.
Beautiful. So always he has this thing of hinge of what do you call, comedy, or what do you look, sharp humor. Humor. That is what he's best known as, known for Richard speaking, and also sharing his message through humor and all. So give it up for Richard. Please welcome Dr. Deena Padayachee. Dr. Deena Padayachee.
Hello. Yeah, thanks for hosting this, Prasanna, week after week. I've met some beautiful people here, thanks to the platform you've created. So thank you so much. This poem celebrates India's independence. It was written on the 15th, well, around in August 2015, and now I've updated it for 2025. August is an interesting month. It was the month when, which was celebrates Women's Day in my country, because the women went off to the Houses of Parliament during apartheid to say that people should not carry the passbook. So that was celebrated or commemorated on the 9th of August, because it took many years after that before the passbook was abolished. Then it's also 15th of August was also the birthday of Napoleon. And Of course, it's the month where India became free. So it's a very special month. I won't speak about some of the more bad things that happened during August. I think we all know them. But let's go on to my poem. 15th of August 2025. This is the most propitious of days. On this day in 1947, the British Army finally marched out of India after more than 200 years of controlling India's legal system, India's wealth, India's army, India's education curricula, India's food supply, India's fate, and all of India's peoples. On this day, the British Empire's could no longer be sustained. On this day, India finally grew up and reached adulthood. This day signaled the beginning of a more free, less manacled world. This day marked the beginning of a more democratic world, a world which would allow a greater flourishing of the genius and the love within all of Homo sapiens. India's freedom led the rest of the shackled world, from Vietnam to South Africa, to Kenya, to Egypt, to the Congo, to Burma, to Sri Lanka, to Malaya, to Kampuchea, to Algeria, to the Ivory Coast, to Zimbabwe, that democracy was actually possible, that their own freedom could not be all that far away, that their terrible, humiliating shackles would soon be shattered, and that they would no longer be under the tyranny of alien laws that served the invaders, that they would no longer be arrogantly restricted by the imperialist invaders in their native land. Thank you.
Wonderfully narrated, wonderfully described, and wonderfully, put in your words, sir. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Doctor with his always a sensible rendition, I would say. Please give it up. And please welcome Mr. Devendra KC. Mr. Devendra KC.
Very good evening to all. Thank you, Prasanna. So, yesterday was Father's Day in Nepal. So, I have written a small poem about father. So, I want to read that absence can be never fulfilled. Am I readable?
Go
Prasanna?
ahead.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Your absence can be never fulfilled. Even your remembrance makes us thrilled. Your true leadership made us stand over in every difficulties. Your hardships still smells around our vicinities. Trees from our jungle, feeling not refreshed as you used to look after them. You were the dictionary of all kinds of floras and fauna's name. The suspension bridge that you made at Kalikola is hanging yet. Your feelings to serve humanity was great. The school from where I completed my high school level is same as before, for which you were the chairman of all the garden you tired never. You were our umbrella during heavy rain and hot. You were an amazing solution of our problem like a jackpot. When peoples have conflict for road construction or irrigation like important projects, you used to give logical win-win situations for those both sides to fulfill their interests. From where you learn the conflict resolution techniques that peoples never had chance to raise fingers against you saying that your decision was bad. To make every kind of necessary household products, you were the master of our village, which not we, but all our neighbors yet talk. The flute you made yourself and used to play beautifully still rings in my ears. The drama you directed about Ram Leela and Krishna Leela still brings tears. You had ideas how to bind families and the entire community. You never harassed anybody in front of others that one was guilty. You were a true nature lover, having nationality inside. You always smile in front of your sons. Maybe you keep your pains always hide. Today, in the Happy Father's Day, also you came in my dream last night, and you are again inspiring me to be strong in every difficulties and ready to fight. You are my role model and always keep me inspired. Happy Father's Day to you, Dad, and all the fathers, those who never give up and tired. Thank you.
Excellent, sir. And that was a kind of tribute that you paid to your father and on your Father's Day. Please give it up for Devendra KC. Wonderfully, he put his feelings out. Please welcome DrSeshni. Dr. Seshni is not here. Let us go across to Manatita Hutchinson. Please welcome Lantern Career Advice.
Thank you. When I beheld your beauty, my breath dissolved in wings of light. I wanted to pull the moon down, my heart a sacrifice for the bewilderment of thy gaze. It is your love that caresses my heart, fragrantly blossoming in the magic of vermilion roses. With you, earth becomes as hallowed as celestial heavens. Your kiss is the honeysuckle on which bees feed. I carry you with me always like skin, a lover singing and dancing on the golden robes of my memories, brewing in my tea in such a way that the Indian chai becomes an unspoken pleasure in the aroma of thy delight. I said, I just want to see you, my sweetheart. You said, what do you need? I said, intensify the profound agony of my longing. You inquired, what will you do with this yearning? I said, offer myself at the dust of your feet. You replied, come, my darling, immerse yourself in my sweetness. I said, grant me the boon of sweet sacrifice. You said, hush, don't reveal all my secrets. Simply take refuge in the wondrous honey of my enduring love. It is only I, my beauty. Pink roses blush in my presence. The flowing river follows me to the sea. Then you left, like a lifelong bride, suddenly divorced, triggering the grief of separation. Deep down in the agony of my despair, I have dyed my wounded heart with longing. I washed my soul with tears, became feverish from undying love, developed incoherence from calling out your name. I am a chained melody, awaiting your peerless whine to sing unfettered like the unfurling moon, a birthless and deathless symphony. In my sleep and in my waking, my amnesia and hallucinations, I see only you, my sweetheart, only you. In your absence, this life is a hollow prison, awaiting thy sweetness to be uncaged. Aye, you've returned like an enchanting queen, inundating my heart with kisses, lips incoherent, my tongue mute, the earth massages my feet as I stumble, overwhelmed by the intoxication of your nectar wine divine. Behold, the stars look so beautiful. 1,000 rays of incandescent light, majestic, as luminous as the crimson sun. A new dawn comes smiling, harmonizing a breath now inconsistent with its natural tempo. Daybreak caresses my face, comforting my cheeks with its rays. My ego dies, you pouring sweetness into my being, trickling its way like a fine vintage into the radiance of my soul. I hear the love songs of sparrows and nightingales, those sweet familiar serenades, resonating ecstasies in my core. They soothe me in trance like enthralling whispers, a variety of songbearers wooing my being with their symphonies. I know not but the intensity of thy smile, tugging at my core with its radiance, the scented breath of your silhouette, fervently kissing and charming my spirit. The hour of true devotion is a one-pointed love hunger, serenading your beauty. Only you, my beloved, only you. All else is meaningless to me. Of what use is the sky's limitless blue? I shall blend in every heart on the day I blend in you. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
Only you and only you, my beloved, nothing else. Nothing else at all. That was a fine description. Just imagine and go lost in the imagery of Acharya's Lantern Carrier. So he always, never gets, we never get tired of listening to his, it's like reading his poem in a book. So he never lets us down.
Thank you, thank you. Namaskar.
Lantern, my dear friends, please welcome Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik. Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik.
Yes, sir. Good morning, evening, everyone. I am Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik from India. Extend warm welcome to all of you going to present rendition on forgiveness. Title is Aphorisms on Forgiveness. Aphorisms on Forgiveness. Everything depends on forgiveness. It has rare action of virtue than vengeance. Everything depends on forgiveness. Its rare action of virtue than vengeance. Men who do not forgive women's faults never enjoy their virtues. Men who do not forgive women's faults never enjoy their virtues. Forgiveness, very miraculous, whispers like slow rustle of leaves to warm us. Forgiveness, very miraculous, whispers like slow rustle of leaves to warm us. Pushes towards a heart's brightness, feeling of big-heartedness to watch joyfulness. Pushes towards a heart's brightness, feeling of big-heartedness to watch joyfulness. Its sun takes away loneliness, its forgiveness takes out sadness. Its sun takes away loneliness, its forgiveness takes out sadness. For the sake of cheerfulness, forsake fury with forgiveness. For the sake of cheerfulness, forsake fury with forgiveness. I always endure forgiveness, hold close to fragrance of my breath. I always endure forgiveness, hold close to fragrance of my breath, for I know this breath only matters, gives me life's best warmth. For I know this breath only matters, gives me life's best warmth. This is the end of my rendition. Thanks, dear friends.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent, very thoughtful and thoughtful rendition. I would say that beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was profound and please welcome Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik.
Good evening, dear friends. The poem which I am going to recite is having the title Love Beyond Boundaries. And here it goes. Verses would not suffice to glorify my mother's love, so pure and unconditional. Know not how to express gratitude in redemption of love in reciprocal. In life's journey, she ignited flames of hope and enlightened inner thought. Today, she has no corporeal presence, but constantly guided as celestial spirit. My papa, an epitome of courage, guidance, immense confidence, boost my morale, although he looked so rugged outwards, possessed inside a charming and tender loving soul. In this juncture of life, I still cherish your love and affection. Oh, Papa, you are my guiding spirit throughout my life's journey. My sweetheart kept inspiring me through her soothing whispers and radiant grin. I always endured her love and emotional feelings to garner blissful exultations. Submerged in abysmal ocean of love or roaming in romantic seventh heaven, she appeared romantically elegant, loving, caring, and gorgeously divine. As a lover, my love was beyond perception of normal psychic notion, evoke manifold intense desires of our mutual longings, commuted for euphorial acceleration. Even my expectations grew brighter in simmering twilights, elated in utter jubilation. I aspire nothing in return, for my love transcend beyond limitless duration. And that is the end of my recitation. Thank you.
Excellent, sir. Very confident you are. You sounding to be beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. I like your French beard, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik, the better of Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik. So that was a nice couple and beautiful. You know, they are like very much consistent ever since beginning. Please welcome Dr. Seshni.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Kemcho. Hello, Prasanna and all the poets. I'm not sure if you can hear me well, but I hope I'll be able to read my poem. Just to say that hello to Ray Whitaker and everyone as well. I'm just surprised to see Ray on. So I just wanted to say hello. And obviously to all the poets. The poem that I'm going to read, it was on Krishna Janamastami last week on the 16th and 17th. So I did write a short poem, which I will edit again. So the poem is Bhakti Vedanta Mana Janamastami 2025. Krishna, Krishna, Janamastami, we celebrate at the Mana. Another blissful celebration. Devotees, manna, deities, pujas of Vrindavan, Dushala cows, and feeding. Offerings, thousands have gathered. We met His Holiness Keshava and the association of His Holiness, rather to see all offering their service, and your name echoes. Radhika, garlands flow, Krishna's bhakti is palpable. The sound, the smells, the taste, the aromas, the feel. We end with darshan, offering our gratitude and our thanks. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, ma'am. That was a pious and devotional rendition, but I couldn't have the, all the words audible. So there was a cutting, break of internet or something. Signal.
Thank you, Prasanna. Sorry about that.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for coming, and please, and thank you for your support and encouragement as well. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. May God bless you with all wealth and health. And thank you, Dr. Seshni. Please welcome joining us for the first time. He's a very well-known professor, and he's got a great body of work behind. So please welcome Dr. Ratan Bhattacharjee.
Oh, good evening, and from India, and it's really a new experience for me because I just joined this forum and your total group activities amazing. I have written a poem today just the afternoon to join this event. Is there one poem or two poems? Just know the rules of this group.
Please, if 2 points is okay, but one would be shorter and one would be okay, normal one. Okay.
Okay, good. No, both are shorter. Both are shorter.
Oh yeah, sure. Please, go ahead, sir.
Okay, first of all, I will celebrate this Operation Sindoor that was done and made all the Indian people proud to have the patriotic vibes all over the country. So in this month of August, I thought that this will be the most appropriate to read here, this forum. Thank you very much, Mr. Prasanna Kumar. You are a dynamic person, and my namaskar to all the poets here present. And I heard some of the poems. I am not that kind of great poet. I am just trying to write some poems. My humble attempt now. Armageddon of 22 minutes. Armageddon is the war to end all wars. I begin with this line. The valley wept in Pahalgam's night, when terror's hand struck with spite. They sought to tear the nation's soul by Hindu blood, their darkened goal. But India rose, united, strong, where Hindu, Muslim marched along. The tricolor flew in soldiers' veins, defiance burned through all the chains. In 22 minutes, the skies did roar, Agni's fire and Brahmos core. The S-400 shielded the land, justice struck with a mighty hand. Across the border, the silence fell, terror camps crushed where shadows dwell. The message rang, both loud and clear. India's courage conquers fear. No power can break, no force divide. When brothers in arms fight side by side, the blood of martyrs lights the way and keeps the dawn of peace at bay. Oh, Sindur bright, oh flame of pride, your victory goes far and wide. Armageddon's storm so sweet, so true, was India's woe forever new? Namaskar. This is my first poem. If you allow, I can read the second poem.
Please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this gracious period of time given to me. I am reading this poem about the street children whom we usually live in disdain. And here I start this poem. The poem's title is Our Little Gods in Disdain. On city pavements, cold and bare, tiny feet wander without care. Eyes that should sparkle bright with dreams reflect instead life's harsher streams. They beg for bread, for scraps of light, their laughter drowned in endless night. A tattered doll, a broken toy, are all they hold of fleeting joy. The world walks past, unmoved, unkind, bind to the pain in souls confined. Hunger gnaws with a ruthless chain. Our little gods endure disdain. Yet in their smiles, a truth appears, a strength that grows through silent tears. Not cursed, but saints in human guise, they mirror hope in weary eyes. O world, awake from heartless sleep, these children's cries are loud and deep. Embrace them now, remove their pain, so little gods may reign again. Thank you so much for giving me this long time for sharing my ideas with you. Thank you. My regards from Kolkata. May see you again next conference. Thank you, sir.
Our regards as well, sir. What a profound, presentation. Yes, how long would this endurance would continue? And thank you for the tribute that you paid for the soldiers. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Ratan Bhattacharjee, who joined us for the first time. Hope he joins journey. He continues the journey with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. Please welcome Miss Meher Pashtunji, very erudite scholar, a well-known poet. Miss Meher Pashtunji.
Thank you, Prasanna. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
As all of us in India know, the last few weeks there have been campaigns against pigeon feeding and against stray dogs. So this poem connects them. So that's the poem I'm going to read today. Pigeons smell on windowsills. Droppings cause infections. Pretty much a nuisance. Courts criminalize feeding pigeons, but since birds hold ancestor souls, Jains object. Stray dogs bark at strangers, sometimes even bite. They're a dangerous nuisance. Courts outlaw dogs from streets, confine them to pounds. Dog lovers object. Battles continue. Roads and rail tracks run through forests. Speed crushes, kills jungle folk. Can animals object? Poachers trap, kidnap, sell tusks and furs and hides at exorbitant price. Who is the greater nuisance? Thank you.
That's the question to be answered. Who is the greater nuisance? Whether it is humans, whether it's wild animals, all like caring, that we live.
I'm sorry, I have to leave as my niece has arrived from Ahmedabad and she's my house guest. So sorry, I have to leave. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure. Please, thank you for your rendition. Thank you for your presence. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Meher, and please welcome Whisper poet.
Namaste, everyone. It's so wonderful to be here with you. Thank you for this time and space. I had something different planned, but since my friend just read about pigeons, I also have a pigeon poem, so I think that I will share that one first. This is the obsolescence. Sorry, this is Control-Alt-Obsolete. Time was when avians were engineered to Postmaster General the messages of our history, created by the vanity of humanity to have mastery until feathers frayed under the weight of USPS flat rate. We believe in the entitlement of human importance. We need a bowl full of sugar to make the bullshit go down in the most delightful way. We gave them value and then tossed them away. Messengers homing to come home to become nuisance, sent to the roof, used into refuse. How revisionist are we to make pestilence from the fabric of our existence? From FedEx for monks to Friends for park bench drunks, formerly designed to fly for our purpose, on our time. Mission accomplished. But now, we don't like the way they find notches under arches to leave leavings as presents for the undersides of our shoes. And we abhor their feathered foibles. We decry their vying for sky to be the why that validates our lie, that the means justify the ends. We left them abandoned on the park bench of our convenience, and now we who obsoleted them are becoming obsolescence. Will we beg AI for lenience? And what irony that we proxied the pushing of the button, our unintentions expressed in the lack of empathy of our inventions. Wake up and recognize that electronic intelligence is in command of our framework and conventions. And you think John Connor is coming to save us. The future is fading away from our origin story, and we have made ourselves the victims of our own hegemony. And I have one more. This is called Greener Grass. Steam rises from the cracked black surface of the road. Orchestral cicadas slide musical limblets in chirruping celebration as sparrow opens her throat from branch above. No longer parched, but softened to sing, their duet a delight in delight of the life-giving rain. Beaded diamonds cling to emerald blades on the roadside, while the noonday sun glares down upon the inhabitants of the verge, his face afire, a cosmic show-off in love with the blazing glory of his own visage. He shines fiercely, a gas bag of self-satisfaction, but he cannot dim their joy for the refreshing rain. Road cooled, but only for a moment. Grandfather sets his mind to the task of transit. His wizened head extends forth slowly, supported by the boom of his wrinkled neck. As he completes his telescoping, his eye fixed and unblinking, his skin road-mapped and spotted with age is covered in old scars, badges of honor earned in the wars of days gone by. At last, ready to march, his gait a decisive stomp. He's on a metronomic romp to reach his destination. His house affixed firmly atop his advancing frame. It is sectioned and marked, shining in dull brackish black under the disapproving eye of the sun. He sets his claw to macadam, determined and resolute, trudging in cadence. He makes his way to the Rubicon of the center lines. Sparrow and cicada in frightened concert cease their song, scream out, "Grandfather, wait!" But he has passed the point of no return. He is in the danger zone. Metal and rubber screech in a wailing effort to stop as smoke blends with steam on the pavement. Brakes curse, tires shake, fist and shock absorbers shout and protest. Then a door slams and a human steps out. Flipped, flopped feet slapping the wet pavement, gray and black where it's drying out in spots. Hands grasp. Grandfather snaps, his beak deadly, capable of breaking phalanges in half and stripping flesh from fingers whose mission seems sketchy at best to the old curmudgeon. But the infantry has landed, and the flip-flops slap, slap, slap on the pavement as grandfather is airlifted to his own rescue. Head retracted into his bunker, he waits for this grievous interruption to end. He must resume the plodding but purposeful trek of his cross-country relocation to where the grass is greener on the other side of the road. Thank you.
What a layout, Vishwa. You always, very brilliant in expressing your, points. Insanity of humanity. The first wonderful edition. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends, and please do come every week. We love to have you. Please welcome Ray Whittaker.
Hello, everyone. It's really good to be back. I have been absent for a while due to some medical concerns, and now I'm back, so it's good to see everyone. I really appreciate being here and being a part of this international community, and thank you, Prasanna. I have one piece for you today. It's fresh. It's called What to Think About. Water singing its morning song, dawn is rising, light tricks with its climb down the trees, blue sky above. Morning coffee gives a first taste to the nostrils and then to the tongue. Way away from civilization, no news to hear about the nasties done from one human to another. Out here, the air is clean of all that. Rising from my bed in camp, slept well, leaving warm sleeping bag, and my dog brother climbs in to shed his morning's cool. I suppose that some would worry about the bears and mountain lions that call this wildness home. Those are satisfied with thickets and caves, clearings with wild blueberries, chasing deer to call lunch. They don't like we humans, avoidance. I probably don't taste good anyway. Unworried, even so, I am the apex predator here now. Able, willing to use tools to protect. Satisfied with my own safety, left with the questions I must contemplate in this wild place. Those that I choose to answer, arising from the billions of neurons, mine. My consciousness inherit this pristine place, a choice location to allow those to arise unimpeded in the dapper sunshine surrounded by trees. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray, for joining. Thank you for sharing your very, new piece that you mentioned. Beautifully, it came out, and you very. I like the imagery. Always yours. And please take care and get well soon. And let they together for you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please be healthy and keep smiling always. Please welcome Colonel Gopal Purdhani. So, Mr. Colonel Gopal Purdhani.
Namaskar, Prasanna ji. Good evening to everyone. I am reciting a very short poem in Punjabi. Punjabi has been told by many friends is a very sweet language, and you will find a lot of nazakat in this. Lot of, those softness. What is I? सुनियो जी ए लोको सुनियो जी अज मेरा मन जोगी होया 80 साल दी उम्र तो बाद अज मैं आ खलोया नो जी अज मेरा मन जोगी होया मैनू दिखदा तख्त हजारा मैनू दिखदा तख्त हजारा उत्थे बैठा रंजन प्यारा चारों पासे अजब नजारा मेरी हालत ऐसी हुई अज मैं जोगी मैं ना मंगा कोई सहारा मैं ना मंगा कोई सहारा कि पाया मौजा विच किनारा मौजा विच तूफान तूफान पानी में जब तूफान आता है सब कहते हैं माया मौजा विच किनारा, खुद ना ऐसा हुए द्वारा, रहमत होए ते मिले सज्जन। रहमत मीन कृपा हो, भगवान की कृपा हो, फिर सज्जन मिलता है, फिर प्यारा मिलता है। जो कदी सी खोया, आज मैं जोगी होया, आज मैं जोगी होया। नमस्कार। एक और छोटी सी कविता आपके परमिशन से सुनाता हूँ, पंजाबी में वैसे ही, कि तेरा मेरा प्यार गोरिए, तेरा मेरा प्यार चील चील दे शांत जल दे उपर किन्ना दा शिंगा। तेरा मेरा प्यार गोरिए, तेरा मेरा प्यार चील दे शांत जल दे उपर सुनहरी किरणा दा संगार। मैं पौन दा बुल्ला सजन, मैं सबको छोटा हूँ, मैं इवन हवा का भी एक छोटा सा झुमका हूँ। मैं पौन दा बुल्ला सजन, तुसी वायुमंडल विस्तार, पूरा वायुमंडल आप हो, मैं तो छोटा सा आपका टुकड़ा हूँ। मैं लघुतम अणुपदार्थ, मैं लघुतम अणुपदार्थ, तुसी ब्रह्मांड अपार। आप पूरा ब्रह्मांड है, मैं लघु, मैंने बहुत छोटा छोटा सा पदार्थ हूँ। मेरे विच तेरा है, तेरे विच मेरा आकार, तेरा मेरा प्यार जोड़िए, तेरा मेरा प्यार। फिर एक सच्चाई बयान करता है, कृपा करके सुनिए, कि हर जिंदगी नू मौत उड़के, हर जिंदगी नू मौत उड़के, हर बने दा अंत, कुदरत अपना आप से दिया, कुदरत है अनंत। हर जिंदगी नू मौत उड़के, हर बने दा अंत, कुदरत अपना आप से दिया, कुदरत है अनंत। एक चीज होया अनंत, एक चीज होर अनंत, जिन्नू कहंदे प्यार गोरिए, तेरा मेरा प्यार। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद।
Can I say something? ਇੰਨੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕਵਿਤਾ ਗੋਪਾਲ ਸਰ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਚੰਗੀ ਲੱਗੀ। ਲਾਈਕ we were flowing in the words आपके, तेरा मेरा प्यार सोनिए, लाइक पूरा आपने सोनी महिवाल का और उनका पूरा सिनेरियो आगे प्रेजेंट कर दिया। और रियलिटी है, नेचर में, यूनिवर्स में, ब्रह्मांड में आपने जो जो प्रस्तुति दी, मतलब दोनों बहुत ही सुंदर थी। कि हम तो एक अंश हैं, केवल अंश मात्र है। बहुत सुंदर, बहुत ही प्यारी लगी थोड़ी कविता, दो ही कविता बहुत सोनिया
बहुत
सी है।
बहुत
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ और सरस्वती जी, बहुत सरस्वती जी, बहुत ज्यादा ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, शुक्रिया।
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the presentation. What could more I say? Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Colonel Gopal Purdhani. Please welcome Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh. Unmute your mic, sir, please.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, sir, please go
Can
ahead.
you hear? I am reading my short poems, 2 poems. My sweet love. I was waiting for my sweet love. The restless wind passing through the deep green forest. Her eyes were shining like a burning sun. Her childish fancy eyes beautifies the day. I am waiting for her for a long, long time. My second poetry is Lonely Forest. The lonely forest, deep and dark, beautiful and gracious city are silent here. These preceding forests are beautiful. The cloudless sky are hazy. The summer setting with the night, but still it is restless, growing. Dusk of sorrowful evening are still silent here. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
ভালো দাদা, খুব ভালো লাগলো।
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. I wish you could have, read in Bengali, sir. Beautiful, short and sweet. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Mr. Mrinal Khanti Ghosh. Please welcome Miss Shilpi Chowdhury.
Thank you. Good evening and good morning from Bangladesh. Thank you, dear poet Prasanna Kumar. And thank you, everyone, all the lovely poets here. I'm grateful I'm grateful for the floor now. So I'm going to read one of my poems. It is about a memory of a crow I rescued, but I lost it. The title is Stolen Rose. I am searching for the dreamland. In the nights and days, I am searching for the ray of those shiny days. Into my sleep. I am walking and walking through that narrow road. Sometimes roaming on that unknown avenue with her. Sorry, this poem is not my crow. It's about my childhood memory. I just I can select this one. Okay. Sorry for interruption. And now I am reading again. Avenue with her on the thin wall, walking and gaping at the big cane grass. Suddenly, I fall apart into that river. It was a pond, actually. Humpty Dumpty is laughing out loud, sitting on that wall, as it was our great fall, the path of my preschool. Under drizzle, she pulled me up to sit on the bank, hanging our knees into the distilled water. We are enjoying seeing the streams playing around us. We are dreaming of going to another soul. Humpty Dumpty said, "Oh no, you can go more." I am searching for the lands where we burned under the scorching sun. I am searching for the vast field full of green smell, lying horizontally to the sky, eye to eye. I am searching for that garden, those flowers, eagerly, passionately, those stolen rays, searching for the wildflowers which I used to collect from another garden, which was really a grave. But I didn't know. I am searching for the country games, dancing to catch the colorful dragonflies in the dry cornfield. I am searching for the plants who are my real mates, whose oxygen made my breaths. I'm drifting with their smile, with their fragrance into my fantasy, into the days and nights which faded away under the concrete world. But everything I have here into my heart and brain, here in my lovely land. This is one, and if you agree, I want to share one of my friend's poem, which I love too much, and because this poem is very, very thoughtful and very enlightened, very scientific. I think everyone should read his poem. Maybe you know this is Rick's poem. I'm going to read a little piece of his poem. Okay. I'm going to read Sunil, Nothing is Twinkles. When we follow and adapt, there's every chance our feet get wet. We drop our burdens on the way. We never stop to kneel or pray. We have dropped our burdens as we stray. We no climbing to the peaks to use, just the silent song of never be. In quietude, we spend our day. We do not chatter and never play. In quiet, humble, making work, we never while, we never book. Carry what burdens era we must, while dropping greed and pride and lust, the vast expanse of space and mind. We even leave silence for behind. When men invented zero to measure, more than joy and less than treasure. Even silence says, most of space is empty now, as are molecules just as empty. Wow. This is a part of this poem. I like it most. Thank you for the floor, Bashano, and thank you everyone to listen to me. I'm very grateful.
Thank you, Miss Shilpi. Thank you for your beautiful searching, like your searching. I hope it will continue. Thank you for reading your lyrics poem as well. Thank you for your presence. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Miss Shobha Deshpande. Miss Shobha Deshpande. Ma'am, please unmute your mic. She's very close to my heart and very much like blessings and all. Please welcome Miss Shalini Nandkeolyar.
Good evening, Prasanna, and my greetings to all the esteemed poets. It's always a pleasure. I have not been able to come regularly, but whenever I do, it's always a joy, and it's always an honor to be present here. So today I will just read out, this is a book which was recently published called Inner Dialogues. It's actually a translation of my mother, Shanta Sinha. She was a very acclaimed poet of her days, and this book is actually her book, Samanantar Sune, was published in 1957. And it's for me, had been a journey of love, translating her poems, and it's been a tribute in a very small way to my mother and her creativity. So I will first read out her poem, which is written in Hindi, and then I will read the translation for those who are not able to understand the Hindi. It's called Raat aur Sheher. बेशुमार इमारतों को जकड़े शहर सोता है, बेशुमार इमारतों को जकड़े शहर सोता है। अचानक नींद की तीसरी मंजिल पर चढ़ रहे ख्वाबों के 1000 कदम खा जाते हैं मोच। अचानक नींद की तीसरी मंजिल पर चढ़ रहे ख्वाबों के 1000 कदम खा जाते हैं मोच। जागता है शहर झकझोर इमारतों की बाहें, जागता है शहर झकझोर इमारतों की बाहें, बुलाती है कहीं से एक गंध, सोंधी मिट्टी, सोंधी मीठी। घनी होती जाती है तन की परछाइयां, रात भीगा शहर। ये रेस्तरां, नीले कार्डबोर्ड पर असंख्य बल्बों के सितारे, ये रेस्तरां नीले कार्डबोर्ड पर असंख्य बल्बों के सितारे जगमगाते हैं। टेबलों की कतारें सफेद बादलों की टुकड़ियों सी, शराब की तरलता अपने में समझोए चुप हैं। जहाँ किसान की सी आतुरता लिए आंखें निहारती हैं बादलों को, जहाँ किसान की सी आतुरता लिए आंखें निहारती हैं बादलों को, टकराते हैं हवा के वेटर टेबलों से, बरस जाती हैं बदलियां रोशनी भीगा शहर। लोग सोए हैं मौत से दूर, मौत के करीब, मकानों के बोझ से कराहती फुटपाथों पर, जिनकी लाख कोशिशों के बावजूद राहत की हकीकत अभी बाकी है। लोग देखते हैं घड़ी के चांद को, शुष्क, बेजान, और आगे बढ़ जाते हैं। आमंत्रित करते हुए सड़कों पर जिंदगी से दूर, जिंदगी से करीब, खुल जाते हैं तमाम रहस्य दिन के, जो कड़ी धूप में तोड़ते हैं दम। ख्वाहिशें ऊपर और अंतः मन की बुनती है जालियां दिमागों से, टूट जाती हैं परिधियां, स्वप्न भांगा शहर। So this was a Hindi poem, and I will just read out the translations for all those who couldn't understand. It's called Night and the City. The night sleeps, clutching countless buildings. Suddenly, ascending the third layer of sleep, the thousand steps of dreams suffer a sprain. The city awakens, shaking the arms of the buildings. From somewhere, a sweet, earthy fragrance of petricure beckons. The thickening silhouette of bodies begin to become denser. Night, steeped city. This restaurant, with countless light bulbs of stars twinkling on a blue cardboard, rows of tables like fragments of white clouds, silently holding the liquid of wine within. Like the farmer's gaze pinned eagerly on the clouds, the waiters, which she images, her imagery is at the wind as the waiter. So the waiter winds collide with the tables, sweeping past, rain pours, a city drenched in luminescence. People sleep so far, yet so close to death, on the footpaths that groan with the weight of the looming buildings. No relief to them, despite a million efforts. Reality still waits. People look at the clock of the moon, arid, lifeless, and walk ahead, inviting life, far from life, yet close to life. The day's entire mystery unravels, stifles to the scorching heat, desires above and within. The mind weaves a mesh, breaking boundaries. This dream shattered city. Thank you.
And just imagine, it's way ahead of its times, ma'am. I would say that. If you agree with my contention of what I am saying, that it's very much modern, and when it is like, if we could relate to current times as well, that's why it is, it's made a history. I would say that, and you are lucky enough to translate and being her daughter, and what a daughter could pay a tribute to her mother in such a um, everlasting and immortalized work.
Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
thank you very much. And yes, it's true. Her imagery was very controversial at the point of time when she had written it so many years ago. And people find a similarity, and the images that she used in her days were not conventional. It was something which was beyond time. And the subjects which she touched upon are as relevant today as they were in her days. Or perhaps I think, she saw it as things that would unravel, that will unfold in the future. So in that, yes, I think her writing transcended time and space. And so just a little introduction to the book and her writings. And yes, it's been an honor completely to be able to, but in a translation, everything is always, you cannot bring back what is actually in the language. It's very difficult, and her imagery is so complex. It's very impossible to translate. But this is just a little, a glimpse, a little peek into her writings. So she was a psychologist, you know, she taught psychology in a college. So a lot of references of the moon, which she calls a psychologist moon, I think because it's connected to the mind. So that was just a little glimpse into her book. Thank you, Prasanna. And thank you, all of you, for the patience of listening to it in Hindi and the translations finally. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. It's such an honor for us. In fact, someone reading her mother, and creation is always like when you task create, it's lost on something. But the way we, pay, I mean, like, give it back, man. So that is what I phrase it as. So that is, everything is very in love and warmth.
Thank you, Prasanna.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. So up next is Miss Shobha Deshpande. And Miss Shobha Deshpande, ma'am, please unmute your mic if you are there on deck, if you are there. But then, yes, let us go across to Miss Saraswati Poswal.
Good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam to everyone. K. Kumar ji, thank you so much. Shalini ji, पोएम, कविता सब लिख सकते हैं, लिखना सबको आता है, बट एक लिखने की जो सलीका है, जो उनकी प्रस्तुति है, वो इतनी सुंदर थी, और जो आपने डिलीवरी दी पोएम की, द वे यू रिसाइटेड, दैट वाज सुपर. थैंक यू सो मच. आई वुड अप्रिशिएट. बाई चांस हो तो मेरा वो आ गया, वरना बीच में मैं इंटरप्ट भी नहीं कर पा रही थी, तो मैंने कहा शालिनी मैम को कांग्रेट्स करूं. इट वाज वंडरफुल, वंडरफुल पोएम. So I'll start with my poem. So first poem is in Hindi. It will go like संकल्प शक्ति. मेरी कविता का शीर्षक है संकल्प शक्ति. शुद्ध संकल्प शक्ति का भंडार छोटा हो या बड़ा, शुद्ध संकल्प शक्ति का भंडार छोटा हो या बड़ा, उतना ही श्रेयस्कर होता है, शांति में समाया होता है. शुद्ध संकल्प शक्ति का भंडार छोटा हो या बड़ा, उतना ही श्रेयस्कर होता है, शांति में समाया होता है. शुभ कार्यों के संकल्प, शुभ कार्यों के संकल्प असंभव हो संभव करते हैं. शुभ कार्यों के संकल्प असंभव को भी संभव करते हैं. देश में फैली नफरत की फसल उखाड़ फेंक देते हैं. देश में फैली नफरत की फसल उखाड़ फेंक देते हैं. शुद्ध संकल्प व्रत सम्मान अविरल बने रहते जीवन में. शुद्ध संकल्प व्रत समान अविरल बने रहते हैं जीवन में. शांति साधक को सहज सफलता की ओर ले जाते हैं. शुद्ध संकल्प व्रत समान अविरल बने रहते हैं जीवन में. शांति साधक को सहज सफलता की ओर ले जाते हैं. दृढ़ संकल्प विघ्नों में, दृढ़ संकल्प विघ्नों में नई राह दिखाते हैं. जो एक पौधा लगाता अनेकों के जीवन तर जाते हैं. दृढ़ संकल्प विघ्नों में नई राह दिखाते हैं. जो एक पौधा लगाता अनेकों के जीवन तर जाते हैं. सार युक्त संकल्प व्यर्थ, सार युक्त संकल्प व्यर्थ को हरा देते हैं. सार युक्त संकल्प व्यर्थ को हरा देते हैं. समर्पण भाव गहरा करते, समर्पण भाव गहरा करते, तब भारत की खुशहाली शांति में जीवन हम पुनः पाते हैं. सार मुक्त संकल्प व्यर्थ को हरा देते हैं. समर्पण भाव गहरे करते, तब भारत की खुशहाली शांति में जीवन हम पुनः पाते हैं. संकल्प शक्ति, संकल्प यानी रेजोल्यूशन व्हाट वी टेक, हम कोई भी काम करते हैं, व्हाटएवर वी आर डूइंग विद द explanation
Ma'am,
नहीं
let
दूंगी,
me
I'll not give the
let me
explanation.
let me interrupt you.
Yeah.
Please read once again the same poem without repetition of lines.
Okay.
Without
संकल्प,
repetition of lines, please read from beginning to end, one at one go.
Okay. संकल्प शक्ति, शुद्ध संकल्प शक्ति का भंडार छोटा हो या बड़ा उतना ही श्रेयस्कर होता है, शांति में समाया होता है। शुभ कार्यों के संकल्प असंभव को संभव करते, देश में फैली नफरत की फसल उखाड़ फेंक देते। शुद्ध संकल्प का व्रत समान अविरल बने रहते जीवन में, शांति साधक को सहज सफलता की ओर ले जाते। दृढ़ संकल्प विघ्नों में नई राह दिखाते, जो एक पौधा लगाता अनेकों के जीवन तर जाते। सार युक्त संकल्प व्यर्थ को हरा देते, समर्पण भाव गहरा करते, तब भारत की खुशहाली शांति में जीवन हम पुनः पाते।
Excellent. Now see how it turned out to be. Unnecessary repetition takes away the beauty of the poem. So whenever you feel, the impact is necessary, then only you could repeat. That is what a small suggestion. Otherwise,
Okay. I'll do
repetition.
like that. Yeah. Okay, I'll do like that. वो repeat इसलिए करना पड़ता है कुछ words, like if you're not getting those words, that's why I'm repeating those words twice. Sometimes
No.
नहीं समझ जाते, that's why. So do you
Yeah.
want me to explain this? Do you want me to explain this, or it will go like this? Let it be.
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay, I'll go with one. If there's a time, small Punjabi geet I have written today. So if I can go with that, inspired from some song, तो ये मेरे दिमाग में आ जाए तो आज ही लिखा है।
No song here.
No, it's Punjabi poem. No, it's not a song. It's a kavita, but which I'll this poem I'll go in the flow of like a
Go
song.
ahead,
Na?
ma'am. Go ahead.
Yeah. I need a tuning for that. That's why it's a poem by me. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਅੱਡੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਝਾਂਜਰਾ ਪਵਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਓ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਅੱਡੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਝਾਂਜਰਾ ਪਵਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਓ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਮੇਰੀ ਝਾਂਜਰਾ 'ਚ ਗੀਤ ਲਿਖੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਓ, ਮੇਰੀ ਝਾਂਜਰਾ 'ਤੇ ਗੀਤ ਲਿਖੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਓ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਮੇਰੇ ਹੱਥਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੰਗਾ ਉਹ ਪਾਈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹ, ਮੇਰੇ ਹੱਥਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੰਗਾ ਉਹ ਪਾਈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਵੰਗਾ ਖੜਕਾਂਦਾ ਉਹ ਗੀਤ ਲਿਖੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਵੰਗਾ ਖੜਕਾਂਦਾ ਉਹ ਗੀਤ ਲਿਖੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਜ਼ੁਲਫਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਗ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੌਣ ਲੈ ਗਿਆ, ਜ਼ੁਲਫਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਗ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੌਣ ਲੈ ਗਿਆ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਜੁਮੇ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਉਸ ਰਾਤ ਦਾ, ਮੈਂ ਝਾਂਜਰ ਪੈਰ ਅੱਡੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਝਾਂਜਰਾਂ को आ गया. It was like this. तो होप आपको समझ आएगी नहीं.
मैंने पता भी न चला उन्होंने वाला.
No, I could not come to know. Like I was in my dreams. The girl is saying that I was in my dreams, and his beloved comes and he put the anklets in her feet, and he goes away, and she doesn't know, and he writes songs on her anklets, and the beloved, he comes and put the bangles in her arms, and then those bangles also he write the songs on her bangles. So
Excellent.
the song, this poem goes like this.
Excellent, ma'am. Thank you. That was lovely.
Thank
With
you
her
so
beautiful
much.
rendition, a beautiful
Thank
singing.
you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
सबको पसंद आएगा.
Beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends.
Thank you.
Let's introduce a new poet. She once joined us from Haflong, Assam. She's a very well-known poet. That's what her bio says, and she wants to be stayed. And let's hear from her more about her and the poetry that she offers. Over to you, ma'am. Sangeeta Dey Roy.
Greetings.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead, Miss Sangeeta Dey Roy.
So greetings to everyone, to all the poet members here in this beautiful platform for Dull Brains. And thank you, Prasanna sir, for making me a part of this wonderful evening. Yes, I'm Sangeeta Dey Roy and hail from the Hill District, Haflong, Dima Hasao, Assam. And I'll be reading a small poem which carries a lot of emotion because recently I have been transferred from my workplace from my hometown to the Guwahati city. And in the process of transplanting myself from the hilly, quiet, tranquil, serene terrain, the hilly landscape of Haflong to a busy city life is becoming a little difficult for me. Particularly, I miss the quiet solitude that nature offered me there. So this poem is here. I'll be reading it out. This poem is actually carries a lot of nostalgia. I bid a teary adieu with reflections on my journey in your bosom, my school. You was my exquisite retreat. I sought to discover myself, my muse, and all the shades of my being. The yonder blue and green seen from there was my magical wand that did away with my own inner creases and views. Help me release deep breaths and exhale, lifting spirits of tender living green. Your honeyed essence wrapped my being like the folds of a mother's apron. I could smell the redolence of my working hours as two-way learning process was scribed with unfiltered colors in my pages. With the pauses, commas here and there, this, and as memoirs today. The metronome of my memoirs awakens nostalgia that hits me deep. Can I find semblance of thy milieu in some other land? Though I perch with fixed eyes, answers are invisible. On recollections, the vacuum stretches over the skyline in my heart. Gradually, I gather my pastels to make my attempt, first by drawing hope and acceptance in some other land. Thank you so much.
Write in Assamese, ma'am? Do you write in Assamese?
I write in English, sir.
Only in English. Okay.
Yes.
So if you wanna present second one, you could go ahead, ma'am.
So just give me a second. Let me bring my book.
Okay.
I have my book here. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll be reading from my book of poems, the second book of poems, Twilight in the Woodland. And this book speaks about this book is divided into two sections. One is particularly based on nature, the other is on the variegated streams of life. Let me read a poem that speaks about, or rather, gives a very deep awakening call about Mother Nature. So it's titled The Glaring Sun. Has the glaring sun taken a pledge to pour forth its wrathful rays, wilting the earth in more noxious ways? Here's a storm that wreaks havoc, torrential downpour in one go and then disappear for days? Do I scan the skies for merciful grace? The big talk of environmental education often remains in glitter on the pedestal, where trees are cut without a thought, rivers are stripped of their rocks, and hills sliced for concrete promotion. While the earth pleads for it to be rid from the chaotic extremes of weather, isn't it a matter of concern when our life nurturing sun is scorching with baleful gaze, while the pleasant breeze and those trees pat from the axe throws a beseeching look from a standstill? I wouldn't be surprised if they say they are misanthropes. Thank you, sir.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent. Beautiful. I hope next time it would be better audible. And the voice was like, a little bit zary, but it's like,
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
like the description.
I'll take care of that, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you for your presence, and please keep coming, and please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Miss Sangeeta Dey Roy, a teacher from Haflong, Assam. Please welcome Mr. Laxman Rao.
Something like you're just making me awake. I was in, as if like we are in sleeping mode and you're trying to awake me. Well, I have several poems but here I would like to go with a quatrain, just a four-line poem. Poetry is not the aggressive art to have it portrayed, but simply sink into the stillness of silence and speak. Poetry is not the aggressive art to have it portrayed, but simply sink into the stillness of silence and speak. The natural ease as you allow to flow your being. It gets its picture painted on the canvas of co-creation. It gets its picture painted on the canvas of co-creation. That's it. Just a quatrain, 4 lines.
Thank you, sir. And peek into the world within Mr. Laxman Rao, and you would yes. So get his book. If you could just go into the depth of philosophy of poetry. Would like to go. So dive in. Thank you, Laxman sir. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Mr. Laxman sir, very close to heart and good to our team. Please welcome Miss Shobha Deshpande. She's in another meeting maybe, and so let us call upon Miss Anita Sharma. Miss Anita Sharma. Ma'am, please unmute your mic. Miss Anita Sharma. Yes, ma'am, please.
Good evening, Prasannaji, and good evening to all the esteemed poets. It's really wonderful, whenever I get time and I, join you all. And sometimes I also wish that let me also, try something. So today I'm going to present 2 poems. One is in English and another one is in Hindi. My English poem is, we just had our Kargil Divas and it was written on that day in memory of my brother whom I lost in Kargil war. Wait in the Wings. That is the title of the poem. I drove through the groove of my aged parents, on and off to Dhami, as if a pendulum swings between high and lows. Day after day, I gaze at their tiled house that stands sadly majestic in wait for Godot, of him and his family. They remained ignorant of their surging emotions, of their martyred son and lost love. Late Major Arun gave his supreme sacrifice in the Kargil war. He did proud to the uniform and the nation. Wrapped in tricolor flag, he coldly smiles, while his people beat chest to console for a while. Alas, he left behind his soul, mere 4 months old, and the damsel called as a young officer's wife, with a broken heart and tears in her eyes. Thank you. And my another poem, this is written lately for my daughter, who thinks that she hasn't scored very good rank in NEET PG, and she's sad, so I wrote few lines for her. The name of the poem in Hindi, that is Prayas. Though the children, they don't love Hindi poems, but I specially gifted this poem to her on the day when NEET PG result was out. प्रयास प्रयास पर प्रयास करते चल मेरे मन, ना तू हो उदास उस फल के लिए जो केवल है सर्वशक्तिमान के पास। मेरा तो आज भी घिरा है समय जीवन के कठिन रास्ते पर, जहां कब हो जाती सुबह से शाम, ना जाने मेरा कोई प्रयोजन। बस हारे थके तन को समझाए ये मन, चलो उठो थोड़ा और साथ दो। उस चाहत को पाने को जो अब बन गई है एक आवश्यकता, इस जगत में कहलाने को एक सफल व्यक्ति, इस भौतिकता में बहना है आज जरूरी। आज कमाना है अपने और अपनों के लिए। लोग कहते हैं आगे बढ़ो नाम कमाओ, मैं तो बस करूं मेहनत दिन और रात। कभी तो मन नाचे और कभी जाए हार, कभी पकड़ना चाहूं उजाले को और कभी गिर पड़ूं अंधेरों में। चल मेरे मन फिर प्रयास करें हम, चल मेरे मन फिर प्रयास करें हम। याद रखना मन के हारे हार है और मन के जीते जीत है। धन्यवाद।
क्या बात है मैम, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, ब्यूटीफुल, बहुत खूब, बहुत खूब, बहुत अच्छी तरह पढ़े आपने। एंड हिंदी and the English, the tribute to your brother, which we also pay tribute in our,
Thank you.
From our side as well. And he's always there with you, and he's very proud of you, and you are proud of him. So please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Miss Anita Sharma, please. Thank you for making your presence felt.
Thank you.
So up next is a very beautiful personality. I met him personally, Pran Basak sir. Pran sir. Pran, Mr. Pran Basak.
This is my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Many thanks to Prasanna K. Kumar giving me this opportunity. Today, there are two happy news. This is my book, poetry of book. This has been published this week itself. It is published from Agartala, Tripura. And I will read one poem from this book in Bangla. খসে পড়ে প্রাচীন লাটাই, যতদূর যেতে চাও যাও, লাটাই রয়েছে আঙ্গুলে। কোনোদিন যদি ঘটে থাকে কোনো আশ্চর্য ঘটনা, দিন দুপুরে ঘর ভর্তি উন্মাদ মেঘ ঘটা করে আনে বৃষ্টি। ছায়া ছায়া খেলায় মেতেছিল সাপ লুডু, ভ্রমণে বেরিয়ে খোঁজো মন্দিরে প্রাণের ছটা। রাতে ঘুমে জড়িয়ে পড়ে একের পর এক স্বপ্ন। বসার ঘরে নিমিলিত আবছায়া পুনর্জন্ম যেন, ফলাফল নজর এড়িয়ে গোপন থাকে আজন্ম, সিঁড়িতে সাপ ওঠে নামে, ছায়া গিলে খায় মহাকাল। রাতভর গলি মুখে জাগরণ, উৎসবে মেতেছে মহল্লা। এক পা ফেলে ফেলে অক্ষর শব্দের ভ্রূণ, যদি আবদার তুলে দাঁড়াই, খসে পড়ে প্রাচীন লাটাই। This is my first poem. I am reading another poem, and that is also in Bangla. जो आज एक न्यूज़पेपर है उत्तर बंग संवाद, आज संडे है, संडे इशू में एक पोएम निकला है, वही पोएम में छोटा सा एक पोएम दैट ऑल्सो इन बंगाली, हम बांग्ला में पढ़ लेता हूँ। आज ये पब्लिश हुआ। সইতে দাও, কেউ ভেসে উঠলে, জেগে উঠলেই নৈশব্দ দর্শক আসন পায়। মাঠে মাঠে অক্ষর, হাওয়া বাতাসে শব্দাবলী, কালীর দুয়াদ রেখে জয়দেব চলেছেন প্রেম নগরী। অদ্ভুত বাক্যবন্ধে বাক্যালাপে প্রণয় সংবাদ যেন অমৃত বাণী। ভেসে উঠলে জেগে ওঠে নির্বিকল্প শব্দের ভুবনেশ্বরী। ভূলণ্ঠিত যত সব অশব্দের কারিগর, সম্মিলিত আরতি বেদনা ভাষাহীন। বৃতৃষ্ণাও তাই, সইতে দাও প্রভু, জীবন যে অন্যরকম শব্দে ভারসাম্যহীন। सॉरी, मदर लैंग्वेज में मैं कविता पढ़ता हूँ।
No, we love it. We love it, sir. We love to.
This is my presentation. Many thanks, Ji Prasanna Kumar ji.
Thank you for giving the time and thank you for giving me the opportunity of having you all. Thank you, sir. Dr. Khan, please, sir, please give a round of applause, my dear friends, and please welcome Miss Millie Das. Miss Millie Das. Don't see here. Mr. Dr. Radhashri. Yes.
Namaste, sir. I am very much thankful to our Prasanna Kumar for giving me this opportunity. And this is a poem on my father. That means father to all the people, each and every person loves his father. నేను నాన్న రక్తాన్ని, అందుకే ఎందరికో పట్టుదలగానే వాడినైనాను, కొందరికి జగముండి ఘటాన్నైనాను. నేను నాన్న స్వేదాన్ని, అందుకే నా దగ్గర నిన్నటి స్వేద శ్ర గుబాళిస్తుంది. నేను నాన్న పౌరుషాన్ని, ఉన్నంతకాలం తలెత్తుకొని జీవించాడు, నన్ను అలాగే జీవించమన్నాడు. నేను నాన్న నోటికాడి ముద్దను, తాను తినబోయే ముద్దను నాకందించి నేను తింటే తానే తిన్నట్లు సంతోషపడ్డాడు. అందుకే ఇప్పుడు నేను తినే ప్రతి ముద్ద ఆయన భిక్షే. ఎంత సరదాగా తిరిగాడో నాన్న, ఎంత దొరలాగా బతికాడో నాన్న. నాయనమ్మ తినిపించిన వెన్న ముద్దలు, తాతయ్య తినిపించి వినిపించిన బుద్ధుల శుద్ధులు జీర్ణమై, నాన్న నునులేత కంతరాల మీద భారం పడిన తర్వాత, ఊళ్ళో ఇల్లు, ఊరవతల పొలం, ఆఫీసులో ఉద్యోగం లేకపోయినా మా నాన్న మా నోళ్లలోకి 5 వేళ్ళు పోవడం కోసం తనను తానే గానుగ మరలో వేసుకొని, తన తైలాన్ని తానే పిండుకొని సొమ్ముగా మార్చి మా అవసరాలను తీర్చి రోజు రోజుకు హరించిపోయాడు నాన్న. కడుపు ఆయగట్టుకొని కన్నీళ్ల కన్నవాళ్ల కోసం కరిగిపోయాడు నాన్న. నా గూటిలో సేద తీర్చుకో నాన్న అనబోయేలోగానే విరిగిన రెక్కలతో కనరాని లోకాలకు ఎగిరిపోయాడు నాన్న. ఆసుపత్రి పడక మీదనే ఒదిగిపోయాడు నాన్న. నిజం చెప్పాలంటే నాన్నకు మరణం లేదు, నాన్న లేని నాకు జీవం లేదు. నాన్న కొండంత అండ, నాన్న లేని జీవితం ముదురెండ. నేనిప్పుడు మాన్యుణ్ణి కాదు, సామాన్యుణ్ణి కాదు. నాన్న రక్షణలో ఉన్న నా శైశవాన్ని తలచుకుంటూ బతికే కదులుతున్న శవాన్ని. నాన్న అపురూపంగా ప్రేమించిన అమ్మకు ఇప్పుడు 95 ఏళ్ళు. అమ్మకు ఆసరాగా ఉంటూ అమ్మ కళ్ళల్లో మెరుస్తున్న నాన్నను చూసుకుంటూ ఏదో విధిగా కాకుండా యథావిధిగా బతుకుతున్నవాణ్ణి. కోటయ్య నాదు జనకుడు కోటీచుడు కాడు కాని కూరిమితోడన్ మేటిగనే రాణించెడు బాటను నిర్మించినాడు వైశాల్యముగన్. This is the poem on the father, how father will make his efforts to grow their kids like that. And especially to my father, who is only a small person, but a very, very rich person at heart. Thank you. Thank you.
Fathers can never be fathers, and mothers can never be small, sir. They're
Correct.
broad-minded, broad-hearted. They're godly. So nothing like small or big. So what a brilliant tribute that you paid for your father, sir. We respect. Thank you for making your presence felt. We love you always. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Ratan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Satinder Kaur. Miss Sat.
Good evening, sir.
Miss Satinder. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir, and all the luminaries here. My warm greetings to everyone. And today I am going to recite a poem in Hindi. It is about the bravery of the warriors who always protect us from the enemies. So the title is तुम हो इसीलिए हम हैं. तुम हो इसीलिए हम हैं. जब हम चैन की नींद सोते हैं, जब हम चैन की नींद सोते हैं, तब तुम सरहद पर जागते हो, तब तुम सरहद पर जागते हो. जब घरों में दिए जलते हैं, तब तुम अंधेरों से लड़ते हो. जब घरों में दिए जलते हैं, तब तुम अंधेरों से लड़ते हो. तपती दोपहर बर्फ की रात, तपती दोपहर बर्फ की रात, हर मौसम में तुम देते हो साथ, हर मौसम में तुम देते हो साथ. ना कोई शिकवा, ना कोई शिकवा, ना कोई घमंड, बस देश की सेवा, बस एक संकल्प, बस देश की सेवा, बस एक संकल्प. आंधी आए या तूफान, आंधी आए या तूफान, तुम ही हो जो बन जाते हो सबकी जान, तुम ही हो जो बन जाते हो सबकी जान. बाढ़ में, भूकंप में, विपत्ति की घड़ी में, बाढ़ में, भूकंप में, विपत्ति की घड़ी में, तुम ही हो जो आते हो पहली कड़ी में, तुम ही हो जो आते हो पहली कड़ी में. आतंकियों के साए जब फैलते हैं, आतंकियों के साए जब फैलते हैं, तुम चुपचाप मोर्चे पर डट जाते, तुम चुपचाप मोर्चे पर डट जाते. हर खतरे से आंख मिलाते हो, हर खतरे से आंख मिलाते हो. देश के दुश्मनों को सबक सिखाते हो, देश के दुश्मनों को सबक सिखाते हो. घर पर बच्चे इंतजार करते हैं, घर पर बच्चे इंतजार करते हैं. माँ की आंखों में आंसू पलते हैं, माँ की आंखों आंसू पलते हैं. पत्नी चुपचाप तस्वीर से बात करती है, पत्नी चुपचाप तस्वीर से बात करती है. पर तुम बिना रुके देश से प्यार करते हो, पर तुम बिना रुके देश से प्यार करते हो. हम कैसे जताएं शुक्रिया तुम्हारा, हम कैसे जताएं शुक्रिया तुम्हारा. तुम ही हो तुम ही तो हो देश का सहारा, तुम ही तो हो देश का सहारा, हमारी खुशियां तुम्हारे बलिदान से है, हमारी खुशियां तुम्हारे बलिदान से है, तुम हो इसलिए हम हैं, तुम हो इसलिए हम हैं. Thank you.
Beautiful, ma'am. Beautiful. Nice dedication and nice, क्या बोलते हैं, tribute. Thank you for paying tribute to the soldiers, and yes, we are there here because of their, guarding the borders and all. So, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your beautiful tribute to the soldiers.
Thank you. I want to say something, that the backdrop is this, like this, that today you seem to be floating in the clouds, in the sky, and only your face is visible and you are somewhere above us all. Very different backdrop, very different and very unique and beautiful.
That only signifies that I'm, saying that I'm very much low to you all.
Only your face is visible, as some angel is visible from somewhere, and otherwise everything is merged, and this is what you are looking today.
Yeah, I think poets are always clouded. Poets are always flooded over clouds on their imagination, dreamland. That's why our host is today floating over cloud.
He is in an angelic form today.
Yeah, we are very grateful. We are very grateful.
So that is why I wanted to compliment him. That
Yeah,
today
I was
it
watching
is
too.
something very, very unique. Very unique.
Minus wings, ma'am. Minus wings. Minus wings. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Miss Shobha Deshpande. Miss Shobha Deshpande. She is not there. And please welcome Miss Mili Das. Miss Mili Das. Ma'am, Miss Mili Das. Okay, please welcome Mr. Isaac Cohen. Isaac, please unmute your mic. Isaac, please unmute. They're roaming around, right? Isaac, please unmute your mic. Isaac. Isaac is jacking up. Maybe I could read out my words meantime they get prepared. So,
Wow.
Oh yeah, Isaac.
Adequate.
Yes, please.
Past and future. I look back, arriving the broken forward. The future is front of you. Second. Adequate. The talisman. Tonight I will not go walking. The tomb Laos City street. Rockets gallop throughout my soul. The family talisman Eden is guarding my spirit. The road is ash until I return to my safe haven. And like a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Poem. My oaths. My oaths gallop to wilderness. You can't take the freedom to look to the sea of hope. Go, do not look back. Thank you, Adiko and Israel. And I thank for God that give me some peaceful today, because in Friday the Yaman sent rocket to me, but God saved me, saved me. Thank God.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
we hope the peace of soul to all the people in the world.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Keep smiling and keep praying for the peace. We love to have we're striving for the peace. Thank you for your rendition. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Okay, let us call upon Dr. Miss Shobha Deshpande, ma'am. Meanwhile, she's getting ready. Maybe let's read out my four lines. I wish it would be nice. Try not. What's there behind the veil? Decipher not the run of the mill. Play hide and seek. After all, what's there in this hell? The other things that we hail to shake our mental well, wall we build while keeping mile. Smile rarely comes across to spell. Now don't try to decode the matter. Nothing is there to show and unveil. Tails we join to keep in place. Right slithers and wrong happens. To be in making joys in prominence. Preferential treatment for bad mules. Corners are laid for the pious souls. Let's play hide and seek. After all, what's there in this hell to deal with? Just chill by not gulping a pill. Why not? Thank you. That was my
So beautiful, very beautiful.
Thank you, man. Please welcome Miss Millie Das. Ma'am, please unmute your mic. Miss Millie Das.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Please go ahead, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Please, ma'am, go ahead.
Actually, now I am in now I am in metro, so I am now off my camera and I am checking only the poems. Huh?
Yes, please, please.
Only one minute. The name of my poem is The Stolen Childhood. The Stolen Childhood. Tiny hands meant to cradle crayons, to scatter seeds of laughter in playground winds, are scattered with iron dust, burnt with the weight of labor that should never be theirs. Their mornings do not bloom with sunshine, but with the clang of machines, the hiss of furnaces, the suffocating breath of factories that devour dreams. Eyes that should sparkle with wonder now mirror weary rivers, flowing silently as innocence erodes, grain by grain. Childhood, a song silent too soon, a kite cut loose before it learns to fly in the sky, a flower goes to blossom in the shadows of stone. Yet somewhere behind the smoke and sorrow, a fragile flame flickers, the longing of for books, for games, for freedom's soft embrace. Oh world,
Can you not hear their unheard lullabies? Can you not see the broken wings that beg to fly? Raise your voice, for every child deserves not the weight of chain, but the weightless gift of dreams, not the cruelty of toil, but the tender right to grow. Thank you so much.
Nice reminder of your childhood memories, ma'am. And we all, relate to it and resonates. No, thank you for making beautiful reading out your beautiful poetry of childhood. And that's
Too much noise. And metro, train.
we can't hear you. There is no voice, but anyways, it is beautiful, and thank you for making your places felt, and thank you, my dear friends, for making the show. Taking part in this recital. Thank you, Sangeeta Dey Roy, ma'am, for joining today's recital. I wish you will continue journey with us, and we wish we could hear more from you. And also thanks to Dr. Ratan sir, who has participated today, Dr. Ratan Bhattacharjee. And thank you, Satinder ma'am, for your profound, what you call, and Saraswati ma'am, we love your poem and your presence as well, always, the activeness and all, the Marinal sir, Shilpi ma'am, especially the way show affection towards and the love and the friendship towards Richard is praiseworthy. Shalini ma'am, Devendra sir, Devendra sir has a specific, place. And then also Satinder ma'am, Anita ma'am, Shyamaprasad sir, Gangalaxmi Patnaik and ma'am and Leaders. Thank